Well, the situation has escalated rather quickly.
So last week I received a mandate from work saying that we were going to start testing our emergency preparation systems in case this becomes a bigger thing. Last Friday, Monday and Tuesday I was able to work from home.
With everything that is going on right now in the world, I put my video projects to the side and instead wanted to make this video to share my experiences and how we are coping with the coronavirus here in New York City. At this point, the mandate that I had received called for a 20% work from home strategy, which made a lot of sense to me. The logic makes sense. If you're trying to keep the virus from spreading, then the best thing to do is to minimize the amount of interactions that you have with people. That's why the public health department mandates social distancing to stop or slow down the spread of a highly contagious disease. And again, that all makes sense. These are facts that have been gathered from previous pandemics and previous experiences. So we have to trust that our public elected officials and the government are going to guide us in the right direction, because this is something that we don't know what to do with. This is all new to us. If I'm told I can go to work, I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to follow the directions of how I can best keep myself protected from getting the virus. However, there's not much that we can do. And the one thing that I do have, which I'm very grateful for, is the fact that I am a pretty healthy 35-year-old man. So if I do get it, I should be okay.
Day 2 of having to go to work with the whole coronavirus thing exploding before our eyes. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's going to start questioning a lot of the decisions that are made by their employer. I'm not in a panic mode or anything like that, but I'd rather get sick later on than now, simply because I feel like the number of cases will just continue to increase as the days go by, which means that the hospitals are going to get busier as the days go by. I don't know. Am I being crazy? Let me know.
So just to clarify, today is Sunday. Last week, I worked from home Monday, Tuesday. I went into work Wednesday, Thursday, and I got to work from home Friday. By Thursday, the number of cases had increased. The situation globally was definitely taking a different direction, so to speak. We all knew that China was going to have issues, but then we learned about the unfortunate circumstances that the people in Italy were experiencing, and some of those stories were pretty sad. So again, going back to the logic of practicing social distancing, it made sense why here in America we started to cancel festivals, concerts, sporting events, so on and so forth. When I learned about the two Jazz players, Utah Jazz NBA teams, the two Jazz players that tested positive for it, it was the first time that I was able to physically put myself in a room or location where I knew of people that had tested positive. And that's because my status now is that I'm going to be working from home all of next week and basically taking it day by day. Today is Sunday. I was going to post something short yesterday, but then decided to make this video instead. I wanted to include some of what I've been able to capture. For example, as you see in these pictures, the subway has been, it's not something that I'm used to. Usually at this time when I took this picture, the trains are pretty packed. Clearly, as you can see, they were pretty empty. We have to consider the scale and magnitude that this is going to have in our country. We don't have the greatest healthcare system. We have an economy that was flirting with a recession, and this is going to be around for a bit. So at this point, we should trust our elected officials and continue discourse and trying to work through it together. I'm not an expert. This is just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Guys, that is where we are right now. I hope that you are all able to stay healthy and safe. Look out for each other. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.